Hi, Sharon.
Hey, Sadie.
Hello to everyone who's watching. Sharon and I are hanging out on Zoom today, and we wanted to take you along with us on this new journey of AI. And we're actually talking about Midjourney today. That's the rabbit hole we've been in for, I don't even remember how long now.
Seems like we haven't stopped. I mean, like it's been easily a week. I'm sure, let's see, Pam had her thing last week, and we started the week before Pam had her
Oh
thing.
my gosh.
And I knew Pam was busy because she didn't yell at either one of us because, Sadie's on Pacific time, I'm on Eastern time, and it's, 2 a.m. in the morning, and we're chatting. It was insane. It was like we never stopped. So
Oh, I felt like a teenager again. Like whenever you stay up all night and you're just like going, like that's how I felt the last couple weeks. But I think it's starting to catch up to me.
when Sadie and I first started talking about this, she could not get into Discord. I mean, I kept saying it's not that hard. And then I stepped back and I sent her an invite to the server, but it still took her 18-year-old to help her get onto Discord. And I found Discord. It wasn't easy for me because I was a gamer and my group was all over the world and we were playing and we had to have headphones and shit, so
Yep.
it was just, crazy. So
I'm
but
so
now,
glad that you were able to help me with that though. And that's why this is a perfect partnership, because you are a few steps ahead of me and I'm a few steps ahead of people who just started. So it's like we can just keep helping them go along the journey with us. So that's awesome. All right, let's show this guide. You guys, we've created some guides and I'm going to share my screen with you and just show you a little. This is me in Canva, very unpolished, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. Okay, so this is the prompt guide that we have created, and I'm going to show you. Aren't these pretty?
they are.
Oh
Oh
my
man.
gosh, I love them. So at the end of this, we're gonna play prompt idea tic-tac-toe using this. Sharon and I are both going to create something and try to create a line, a tic-tac-toe of some sort. So make sure you stick around for that because I can't imagine how crazy terrible or amazing it's gonna be. We're not sure yet.
We're not sure.
Who knows? It's a crapshoot. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you real quick. This is what we're working on. This is our AI prompt guide. You guys can see this is for people. And so what we're going to do is Sharon's going to use some of these prompts. She's going to change them a little bit just to show you guys that it's not scary to change things. Because for me at first, I copied and pasted Sharon's prompts. I didn't touch anything else because I didn't know what was going to happen. And then I was like, you know what? I get 25 images free. I'm just gonna go crazy. And I went crazy and here we are. So Sharon, I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing here and then I'm gonna give you the prompts
Okay.
for the chat so you can do them in your screen. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And here we are. I've done the wonderful thing of already logging in.
Woohoo.
So I'm going to come down here to this newbie server. And the newbie server is it's really nice because I have been in some of the servers that were not newbie servers. And if you don't know what you're doing, they don't want you there. So
Yep.
start here. It's easier. It's friendly. Okay. And so, oh, wow. I've been following this person because I love how they do superheroes.
Oh, I love it. I was in a rabbit hole watching this guy last night. He was creating Tron characters and they were all like futuristic robots, but they were so cool. I couldn't get enough. I loved it.
And what I like about this so much is that, you put your prompt in and you hit enter, and other people are hitting enter at the same time.
Yep.
But you can watch the changes that they're making. They're changing a little word here or a little word there, and the magnitude of how that changes from the original piece of artwork to what it is right now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
What is your process of swiping prompts?
Okay. Oh, gosh, don't tell me that. All right, so that one's not gonna let me do that. Well, that one didn't work. Normally it works,
Uh-huh.
but
What did you click? Like, what did you do?
I clicked on the link here. I
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
see where, so this prompt is saying that he wanted a picture, right? So he used a link back to a picture to tell Midjourney, go here, get this picture and make it like Superman.
Yeah.
So, and it gave me these 4 iterations. Okay, so I wanted to see what the original picture looked like, but we didn't get to do that. So, let's see. You know,
Oh, wow.
yeah, that's pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, it's a good start for sure.
Yeah. Wait, let's look at this astronaut and then, oh, so yeah, I would like you and copy and then put this in my Notions.
Okay, perfect.
And you can also, there's a bookmark up here, pin messages. So you can actually pin messages like the ones that you really like.
Yep.
You can just pin it.
Wow.
Okay, so the newbies aren't allowed to do that. So.
Oh, well, that's good to know. But it's easy, even on your phone. I've been using Midjourney on my phone at least half the time, and it's super easy. You just hold down on the text, it pops up and says copy text, and then you can pop over to Notion also in your phone and add that to your prompt list. So I have those things saved on the front screen of my phone. I have my Notion and my Midjourney, and I just go back and forth to keep my prompt bucket filled.
If that's needed, right?
Oh my goodness, that's freaking amazing. I'm insanely in love with all of this.
You can't go wrong. Okay, all right, so you're going to read me a prompt.
Yes, so we're gonna start with the reiteration that you liked the most on the cover was the non-binary person. And I put androgynous, happy, super realistic. And I put very detailed, but I saw a prompt yesterday where someone said it helps to do insanely intricate or very intricate instead of detailed. So I haven't tried that yet, but insanely intricate, I think is what it said.
Okay, I got insanely.
And so you're typing these, you don't use any commas or anything, you just put it in there? Is that how you do it? Or do you
sometimes I actually do the commas, sometimes I don't. But let's just do this without the commas and see what happens. And then we'll go back and do it with the commas and see what happens.
That's awesome. And the rest of this prompt that's from the guide, which you can change it, but it says wearing a gender neutral outfit, sitting in front of a coffee shop.
Okay, is that the whole prompt?
That's the whole prompt.
Okay. Super. Okay, let's see what we get.
And then, do you want to start another one so we don't have?
Yeah.
Since we're gonna have to wait for a second, we can do like 3 of them and then go back to them.
Yes.
Okay, so the next one that we're gonna do from the guide, it says 35-year-old Black woman with brown eyes, which y'all who are watching this, the age thing, I put in 40-year-old woman and it gave me like a 65-year-old woman. So I guess it's like the rest of the world that thinks after we hit 40, we're just old dried up prunes. I don't know, because the lady was at least like 70 and had wrinkles upon wrinkles. And I'm like, I put 40. Like, yay for the woman who lives long enough to have that many wrinkles. I'm super happy, but I said 40. So sometimes you might have to like lower the age to get the actual right output. This says high cheekbones, wide nose, full lips. And this is actually a prompt that I pieced together from a few others. I really liked the outputs they were getting, so I just kind of mashed them all up to see what would happen, and it was absolutely awesome. Okay, after
You said high cheekbones and wide lips.
wide nose, full lips. Wide lips. That one might look a little weird.
Old lips. There you go. Wide nose. Okay.
Right now, okay, and then beautiful thick braids, which you guys, for some reason, if you put beautiful in, it turns out so much better. Like, it's not necessarily beautiful, like it, I don't know how to explain it. Sharon, have you noticed that though?
But I have noticed it. Yes, you have to give it beautiful or pretty. You have to give it some adjective.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've just been using beautiful, and beautiful has worked. I've also done mysterious, and it's worked well. And this one, this prompt part is super important because they got some funky ass eyebrows going on. So perfect arched eyebrows. And this says smooth, round chin, ultra detailed. There are so many cool freaking images coming through. It's killing me. Like, oh my goodness, my brain is just like bleep bloop, bleep bloop. I love
There's
it.
someone working on a logo and it's starting to look really good.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Wasn't it Nat that was doing the witch in the water?
I think so. Yes, yes.
That was really cool too. She had some really good images out of that.
It was good. Okay, we'll do, after we do this one, we'll do one more prompt and then we'll check them out.
Okay, so is this one done?
That's the full prompt for me. If you want to add anything,
Okay.
like a style of like whatever, if you want to add something, you totally can, but that's the full prompt from the guide. Ultra detailed standing on a city street in New York.
Yes,
Perfect.
that would be just a little different.
And
Okay.
then the third one is, this is the one that you liked. It says 10-year-old girl,
Wow.
very detailed, hyper realistic. Now, my prompt says white skin, red hair, and freckles, but I thought it would be cool to leave off the skin color and see what it creates. Just do red hair and freckles and see
Okay.
what it comes up with.
Is
And
she-
that's the full prompt for that one.
Okay, well, we'll just go with this.
Cool. I think like one of my favorite parts is that you can just start with something super simple. So you could just put in 10-year-old girl. And then once you get that, you're like, okay, she's got brown hair and I want her to have red hair. Her hair's short and I want it to be long. And like, so once you give them that very simple prompt, you can come back and like readjust, because sometimes we don't know what we want. Like, you know how whenever your husband's like, what do you want for dinner, babe? And you're like, oh, pick anything. And then he picks something and you're like, well, anything but that. Like, and so it's the same thing. You're like, oh, I just want a picture of a 10-year-old girl for my book cover. It doesn't matter what she looks like. And it comes back and you're like, oh.
That wasn't what I asked for. You know, I used to be a programmer, and sometimes you would listen to people tell you what they want, and you know it's not going to work, but you have to give them what they want so you can find out what they really want.
Yep.
You know?
That's 100%. Oh my gosh, that's so accurate. Okay, so the 35-year-old Black woman rendition came back. Let's see that one.
Wow. I thought this was pretty good.
Yeah, okay, so number 3 is my favorite. Which one's yours?
This is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
I like 3 and 4. Actually, 2, 3, and 4. It would be hard for me to just narrow it down. So what I would do is I would do a little twist on each one of those and see which one came back the best.
That's a good idea.
No, we'll just do all of them. I can tell there aren't that many people on yet.
Okay.
Because getting fast results.
And then what was that the first prompt we did? No, the first prompt was the non-binary androgynous person.
Yes.
So can you show us how to use the disc to find our pictures real quick, just in case anyone's needing help? Hey.
Okay, so in the corner up here will be everything that I've done. So there's yes, inbox, a little disc. So this was the last prompt we did. And we did not say white, but she came back white because Black people aren't going to have red hair and freckles.
Red hair and freckles. I was wondering though.
Certainly not a full-blooded African-American. You know, there's got to be a mixture of colors in there somewhere.
Right.
So, but all of these are pretty nice. I like number 4.
I don't know. I think I would have to see that. Okay, let me see. I like number 2.
Yeah.
It's giving like Little House on the Prairie.
It is. It really is. Yes.
Yeah, I like that. I love that and we can change the faces too. So why don't you use that same prompt again, but put smiling.
Okay, hang on. Let's go look at the androgynous. Oh man, these are fast today.
It is so fast. What the heck? I'm not used to this.
I know. Usually we have to wait around for a moment. So this is our androgynous guys.
Okay, cool. You know what I find interesting though? Out of all the people that we've created using this guide, we didn't give a style, we didn't say a painting style or anything like that. And no. Both of the times that we've input the androgynous person sitting in front of the coffee shop, it's more like a paint style than the other things. And I wonder if we can try that as like photography style, like put National Geographic style, right? To see if it gives us more of a photograph than like that top right one, number 2 is awesome. It
is. I mean, down to the ink on his arms.
Oh gosh, I love it.
You know, if you have a favorite artist, you can actually put the artist in here, like Van Gogh, or you know, whoever your artist is, or a medium. If you have a favorite medium, I like pen and inks. Yes. So you can put the medium in here as well.
I did last night for medium. I tried. I'm gonna butcher this. Don't come for me. It was like Chinese ink.
Oh, really?
Like, it was a certain style that I had seen before, but didn't know what it was called. And somebody else used the prompt and I used it and it was freaking amazing. I was like, I can make a whole like coffee table book with these images. They were absolutely perfect. But also the artist, I learned that while playing with the old art AIs, whenever I was using like Creative Fabrica and that kind of thing. I love Thomas Kincaid's style.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So everything I made, it was all Thomas Kincaid style. I had no use for it. I didn't do anything with any of it. I just loved it. But now here, it's so different. You can use it.
You should turn those into coloring pages or journal covers for kids, because you did a lot of those little mushroom houses and the fairy houses, and
yes, they're my favorite.
The whole catalog for a while. So
it's my favorite. That's like my go-to at night when I'm scrolling. Like most people will like scroll Facebook or TikTok. No, I go into Midjourney and I make mushroom fairy house. Okay, so we got all the outputs, and then you actually upscaled the Black women. So we're gonna look at those.
I want to show you how to get to the prompt though. So there's this word here, jump. So this will take me right back to here. Perfect. So once you found it, you can now get back to it. And your favorite was number 2, and mine was I'm going to go with number 4.
I'm really liking number 4 too.
And we're going to see what happens with those.
Yes. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my goodness. Multi-layered paper art.
Paper, see? Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, you know what? We should change this and put in pen and ink.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Control C.
I was just gonna say, just gonna have to Control C it, I guess.
Paste.
Yeah.
All right. And so for the women, oh,
Yes.
wow.
That's like a a children's book right
I
there.
was just thinking that it's like Alice going into the supernova something.
Yes. Oh,
Oh,
so cool. I love it.
into another woolly knitting planet. Oh, this is a kid's story.
Have you ever used this? It says Unreal Engine. I've seen that a lot.
I
That's
have
what
not
we
used
found.
that, but that sounds like something that we need to try out.
Right? So let's
Yes.
look at the Black women that you upscaled.
Okay. Obviously, we are the only ones on here because nothing comes back this quick.
It's so fast. What are you guys doing to us? So distracting. Usually I have like a minute to finish my other one before this one pops up.
Yeah.
That is, oh my goodness, that is so cool.
It's almost as if they changed them some.
Yeah, they did. They did.
I mean, I like these.
That's
I
because
like
it was
all
a
of
brand
these.
new, that's because this was a brand new prompt that we used.
This is true. I changed it to pen and ink. Yes.
Yep. And that's a good thing to show though, because we just used the same prompt, but added pen and ink, and it actually changed the whole photos and stuff. You're
Yeah.
not getting the same exact thing that somebody else is gonna get.
Right.
Okay, back to the upscaled Black women.
Thank you for keeping me on track.
Keep getting this. I know I keep getting distracted too. Like, oh my goodness.
No, we
Okay.
will find these two. Oh, these are the ones. Okay.
Those are the upscaled ones. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Before you added the pen and ink.
But we're going to go back to, oh, she looks great, doesn't she?
Oh my gosh, I love it. And I think there were, I think we did 3 of them.
We did 3 of them.
Three of them. Yep. That is cool.
I
I
am,
love how they all look a little bit different. Like,
yeah,
it's not like if they were all next to each other, we would be like, oh, they're twins. You know, they're obviously completely different people.
completely different.
I love it.
The nose, the lips, and the ears are all different.
Even with the same input, like even with us giving the same input, we don't get the same thing, which I love that. And you can get specific, like if you get more specific, you can keep a little consistency, but I just love that it's always different and you're not going to have the same thing over and over and over again.
Right.
Wow.
I'm just so impressed with how they do end up with the skin tones on every race. You actually have to tell them that you have bad skin, that you're looking for someone with acne, because otherwise you're coming out with great looking skin.
It is, it's all like super airbrushed and perfect. I was like, man, if we weren't insecure before, all these freaking AI creations are creating a brand new beauty standard that we also can't live up to.
Can't live up to that either, right?
We can't live up to it, so just give up, stop wearing a bra, go live in the forest. It's okay. All right.
You don't care, just do you.
Yes. Okay, remember the little girl with freckles?
Yes.
We wanted to turn her into, she wasn't smiling. I want to try the same prompt, but add smiling to show the difference between not mentioning an emotion and then mentioning an emotion.
Okay, because this one we didn't even put in a skin tone.
Nope. I had a feeling that it would be a pale person just because red hair and freckles, that's usually what you will see. But I have seen Black people with red hair and freckles, just it's not as pronounced. So I was just curious what the robot would do,
Yeah.
And we can make it into, like, if we wanted it to be a person with brown skin or black skin, those kinds of things, then we could change that. And that's the thing, when it comes back to you, if you're like, that's not what I had in mind, you just need to add another word, probably like a little bit, like just a little bit. Oh, I love it. Smiling outside in.
Oh.
In her. So we're doing, the full prompt is 10-year-old girl, very detailed, hyper realistic. I love that one. Oh, we need to do the Unreal Engine. Red hair and freckles, smiling outside in her backyard that has flowers and trees with kittens. Unreal Engine. Now, One of the things I've noticed is when we get not more detailed, but when we add more things, sometimes it can get a little messed up.
Messy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's do this one, and then we'll do one with her just smiling outside in her backyard.
Okay.
I want to sit with the
Might
Unreal
do a good
Engine.
job though. Like this might be great. We don't know.
That's the beauty of this, is you just don't know what you're going to get back.
It's like we're on Forrest Gump. It's a box
of chocolates.
Okay, I'll give you one more to do because I want to see some cute little babies. So let's do one more. So the prompt from the book is 3-month-old baby, green eyes, face portrait, 8K.
Eating cake?
8K.
Oh, 8K.
Oh, that's smart. Eating cake. I don't think I would give cake to a 3-month-old, but that would be a cute picture.
Okay. Is this from Tic-Tac-Toe?
No, this is the last one, and then we're gonna do tic-tac-toe.
Okay. Ooh. There's your paper art again.
I am obsessed. I freaking love it.
Look at this prompt here.
That's excessive. I think it's just like, so what I saw on a video one time, they were like, if you're writing a book, just take this section from the book and put it in. And then it was like really long and unnecessary, but they seemed to like it. This is a lot of information, and it didn't even work. Like,
right, based on what I'm reading and what I'm seeing, it's just not, they didn't really get a successful.
there's no flag. Their
Right.
faces are stern and resolute. You can't even tell because it's far away. They're surrounded by a small group of supporters. Like they did way too much in this.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a messy ponytail. There's supposed to be charged emotions. It's not inspirational. It's a mess. It's a hot mess.
But this is something this is great because we can learn as we go. When we see someone do that and it's a hot mess and they're not getting good results, we know that we don't need to be doing that.
Okay, so we're going to take a screenshot of this because this is a hot mess.
Be like, just keep it simple. Y'all do not have to do all of this.
No, you don't. You don't have to do all of this. No. Okay, come on.
All right, so I think after we do these last renditions, we can share our screens at the same time and show what we come up with the TikTok.
Okay.
So go to the disc and see what the heck we were just working on 30 seconds ago, because I forgot.
All right. Okay. All right.
And then we'll do the tic-tac-toe. We'll be finished.
You did that. Okay. And oh wow, there she is.
Oh, she's smiling. Oh my gosh, it did really good.
It did.
Oh my gosh, it's got the kitten, it's got the flowers. Wow, I was not expecting it to be that good.
It's really good.
Nice. Look at how
the ones that we just simply made a few variations on.
Yes.
Then there's our boys.
Yes.
Okay, so we're waiting on the 3-month-old baby. Oh, that one hasn't started yet. So you can tell we're getting more people on here.
So that's okay. We can go ahead and go to tic-tac-toe.
Okay.
Let me see if I'm gonna see if we can share our screens at the same time. We're gonna see.
Well, I'm gonna stop sharing so you can actually take control.
Okay. So this is inside of the guide that we're working through right now. We're going to play tic-tac-toe. So Sharon, if you want, you can take a screenshot of this so you have it.
Okay.
And then you get to pick how you're going to do your tic-tac-toe. I didn't even think about it this way. I just put random ones in there, and now I'm looking and I'm like, oh boy. I just added proportioned fingers, and I tried it and it did not work for me. So I'm wondering if there's another phrase we can do that will make it not have these weird like tentacles. Have you learned anything at all about fixing hands yet?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to leave this in here because people say it helps, so I'm gonna leave it in here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try it and see what we can get, but all right, I'm gonna stop sharing that screen. And I'm gonna go to Discord. Of course, there's a temporary outage. There we go. Nope. Are you still in?
I'm
Okay.
still, I stopped sharing, but I'm still in Midjourney.
Okay, it wasn't letting me in, but I'm in now. All right, so let's see what happens if we both try to share our screens, like what people, let's see what we see.
Okay.
So you try to share yours too and see what happens.
Mm,
Are you sharing yours?
Not yet. Give me.
Okay. No,
There
it's
we-
okay.
Okay, screen one. Yeah. Okay. Can you see mine? Oh, it says my screen share is loading.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't know if we can do this side by side. That's okay. So I will share my screen while I'm doing it, and then we'll see your result. I'll let you share your screen after I show my results. You want to do that?
Okay, yes.
Okay, so look at your tic-tac-toe, figure out what we are gonna choose. I kind of, I'm gonna change this to
Okay,
bright color curly hair because I kind of pigeonholed us into only having redheads. If we're
red
gonna
hair.
do that,
Okay,
So, okay. All right, I'm ready. Here. So here I'm gonna type in my tic-tac-toe, which I'm going to say person with a beard. What else was there? So we've got beard, bright, blue hair, and overweight. We got to represent.
yeah,
Let's see. And then I'm gonna do, I really like the National Geographic style photograph. Oh no, I've run out of fast hours while we're live on YouTube. Of course, that would happen. All right, I'm gonna upgrade my whatever this is, and then you can show it, you can do yours, of course.
and okay. Share screen. Here we go.
Okay, plan details. Aw, baby with glasses, that's so cute. Okay, let's see if I can do this
Can't get my menu to go back to the top. So it's taking up the space where I'm supposed to be typing.
now.
Okay, let's just imagine. What is it doing? Some more. Share
Okay. Got mine started, upgraded to my $30 a month plan because I'm apparently using way too much for the $10 a month plan. But I'm gonna get a tic-tac-toe. All right. I'm gonna do a few, so. Freckle.
I can't believe I can't figure out how to get this thing back to the top of the screen.
What is it?
So my menu for sharing,
Uh-huh.
it sits on the bottom versus the top. And it's
And it
like,
won't let you drag it?
it won't, yeah. Here. Okay, and there we are again.
Can you drag it? Can you click and drag the share box to the top?
Yeah, that worked.
Perfect.
Okay, and I spelled the matching. Okay, so I'm going from the tic-tac-toe place.
My results, Sharon. People, I
Wait to see them.
All right, guys. So I might have a few things, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen
Where?
while Sharon's doing her stuff. Let's
Here.
see. Okay.
Wearing camo here.
I am in love with my tic-tac-toe. Oh, it says it's loading. It's taking a second. Of course, Zoom is going to be acting a fool while we're live. That's
Okay, I just shared mine. I'm gonna stop my share while it goes and does
Okay.
its thing, and let's see
All right.
yours.
I'll share mine. Let's see.
Is that him?
Can you see it? It just says loading, but can you see it?
I can see it.
Yeah, this is my tic-tac-toe guy. Isn't his beard freaking cool?
It's definitely got a beard.
I feel like number one is gonna come for me in a horror movie. He's like possessed. He's been like caught by the blue zombies. And then this guy on the right and the top, he is like the first person you meet when you go to prison.
Oh
And
gosh.
but the guy on the bottom right, he just looks like he's going fishing. Like he looks like he's chilling, having a good day. He could use a little smile. You know how they always tell us to smile. Like him to smile a little bit. Okay, my black woman with freckles and red hair is waiting to start. And then this is a terrible no, I'm not. Nope, I'm not here for this. We're going to do this again. That is not even like I put pink braided hair. I'm just gonna be gentle. Pink hair, happy in water in the background. Let's see if that works. I have, oh, how cute. I have noticed that, oh, I forgot to put beautiful. That's why. I was just gonna say, it's not as generous with the beauty whenever I put in overweight. It like just fine, like it's just random, but if I put beautiful, it does work. So,
Okay.
did you get anything for your, did you get anything back yet?
Hang on. Let's just go check here. I got.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Wow. It's not quite what I thought it was going to be. Well, I don't know what I thought it was going to be. This is not it.
This is what happens though, because if you wanted to use this, then
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Sadie froze. I'm gonna share my screen. You still with us, Sadie? Okay. So yesterday I was on with Yolande, and it wasn't a load sharing day for them, but they had electricity problems. Today I'm on with Sadie, and we've been doing pretty good so far, but she's frozen. So I don't want to kind of get a complex that it's me. Can't believe it's 10:22 already. All right, so I'm going to redo this one because, oh, it's not good. So Sadie says she doesn't have, oh, she's back. Okay. Can you hear me, Sadie? Stop sharing. Sadie. All right. I'm going to go back into Midjourney. Okay, I was all off the page with this one. Oh, pretty Black woman, slightly overweight, walking her dog in the park. See what we get. And then we'll do another one. Imagine. Oops. Okay, so anyway, they're having Mexican electricity problems. So I'm going to finish these up, and then we're going to wrap this up. I have an 11 o'clock call. This was totally uncoordinated in case you couldn't work that out. I want to do berries and startups. Wonder.
Welcome to Baja.
Hey, you still with me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm sharing my screen. Can you see the tall
can.
androgynous? Okay, so that was not at all what I was looking at.
Is that like an army guy or something?
I asked them to be wearing camo gear.
Oh, okay, okay.
But
Okay.
you know, it seems like on number 2, the fingers actually came out to be okay. The fingers in number 3 and 4, not so much. It's like they got cut off, you know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely not what I was looking at, like what I was picturing with that either. I got an amazing result with my freckles though. Did you do any others?
Yeah, they're let's see. I don't think they're ready yet, but hang on. I did it. Okay, yes. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So she's walking her dog. And I said slightly overweight. I didn't.
I'm glad that you said slightly overweight, because I'm going to show you what I came up with when I said overweight. Don't laugh. It's literally my body. Let me see how I can share.
I stopped sharing.
Okay. This is literally my body, and it makes me want to go buy a hot pink bikini though. Okay. Share screen.
Hot pink. Okay.
We're going to Cabo, and I've been trying to find swimwear, and I'm like, if she can be this happy wearing a bikini on the beach, why the hell can't I? So whenever y'all see me with my tummy out like this in Cabo, my hot pink bikini, just know that the robots did it. Like, it's the robots inspired me to do it. But she's so happy. Like, I want to go.
I mean, she is really happy. So
I love it. And then look at this, Sharon. Look at that. I was like, we did red hair and freckles. Let me see what it will come up with if I say that it's a Black woman. And I think it did a really good job. It didn't make something super unrealistic, like
Right.
to where it could never exist. Like it's like a nice mix match of the prompt, but we
And
added in the skin
did you
color.
tell
So
it to have red hair, or did it just put red hair on?
yes.
Okay.
Yep. I put the same. So I put red hair and freckles
Uh-huh.
with black skin just to see if it would do it decently. And
It did a
love
great job. It did a great
love
job.
it. And if you get these and you see, okay, I love this one, but I want her to have brown eyes, then you can go back in and redo the prompt and then add in the eye color, right?
Right.
So those are my renditions. This was my official tic-tac-toe though, was the fishing guy. All right.
Let me see what my last one looked like, and then we're going to wrap this up.
Yes. Okay, you have to, which one is your official tic-tac-toe? We're gonna have them pick a winner in the comments. Do you get my fishing guy, or Sharon, show us yours?
This is my official one, the androgynous guy in camo.
I feel like that's not really fair. If you guys don't pick the guy with the blue beard over the guy in camo, we're gonna have problems.
But Sadie, I did this. I wanted to do fairies and stardust on the mushroom houses.
I love it. So you guys, you got to tune in, because next time I want to go down the rabbit hole of all things mystical, magical, fairy, like all of those things. I want us to do that on our next video.
Okay, I want to show you one thing before we leave.
Okay.
Let me find a window here. We're going to just leave here, and I want to go to Midjourney. So if you go to Midjourney home at the bottom here, and you click on showcase.
Showcase.
This is lots, and this is a community showcase, right?
Oh,
but this is where you get to see lots and lots of good stuff. But also, if you go to sign in, and you sign in with Discord, it's a little slower. Authorize. It makes me do this every time. But anyway, what you get to see is your own bulletin board with all the stuff you've ever created.
What? Oh my goodness. I never would have found that ever. That is amazing.
Did I show you my little owls?
Yes, I put them in the little sample guide that we did. I'm obsessed with owls. I love them. So these are the ones I did right there, the mystical ones. Yep.
Oh, the mystical ones. Yeah, those are so
yep.
Cool. So anyway, you get to see how well you've grown doing this.
This is so cool. I love it.
This is when I first started trying to find a header for us for the women of Chat GPT. These were
yeah. Yep. Those are still the cartoon colored ones.
Yes.
Those are the ones that are still on our little header thing. That's awesome. I love that little tip. That's perfect, and it's a perfect way to end the call too. Like,
yes, it is
little tidbit for those who stayed around to the end. So you guys drop in the comments whose tic-tac-toe was better. Obviously mine. The guy with the blue beard.
I will not be offended if the camo guy doesn't win. Really.
So is it the camo guy, or I guess the camo person, or the guy with the blue beard?
Androgynous, right?
Yes. So which one? Drop in the comments. We'll know you watched the video if you drop in the comments guy with blue beard. People are going to be like, what? And then we'll know they didn't watch.
Right. And don't forget to go look at your whole history there.
Yes, that's exciting. I'm going to do that today. And if you guys aren't in our group yet, go to sadiesmiley.com/FB for Facebook. It is, you are welcome if you are a woman who wants to learn about Chat GPT and Midjourney, because we're doing all the things. And it's pretty crazy in there. It's a big rabbit hole, but it's amazing. And we would love to have you
And you
there.
will learn a lot. Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
and in the comments or in the little description thing, I'm going to leave a link to this guide that we used so you guys can check that out too.
Perfect. Yes.
All right.
Bye, guys. Bye, Sadie.
Bye.